Forever. Really, what? It's Tuesday. It's stream time. What you talking about? Bear bear. Can't really like see him and like hold on. Forgot where my camera is. I have to redo this one, but I just sharpened all of my other ones. And yes, they're short, but I want them to be short on purpose. Some of them are like super, super short, but that's because I kind of took a lot of the length off already, because, I don't know, they kept giving me problems. But anyways, hey, this is Sagatness, and welcome back to Domestic Sage. Well, I gotta wash my hands after I take this one off to get the extra dust and stuff off my hands, and then I'm gonna paint them. And then after that, I don't know actually. I didn't think that far ahead. I'm gonna be honest. I did not think that far ahead. But they should be okay. Because I'm gonna paint these the other new color I got. It's a, what's it called? It's a color changing one. It's, what is it? Can't really see the color. Maybe you can, but it's like a maroon, like a dark red to black. I want to say red is for cold and then black for, no. Black for warm, cold is red. Since I gotta remove this fingers, because like there's literally like no length at all. Like at least I have like a very like teeny bit on this one. Like really, really like small bit. Not a lot at all, but I might just do both over. Nah, that's gonna take too long. I'm gonna just do the one. I'm gonna do this one right here, this one. And that will be that. Let me get out my nail. I do have some nail tips already. These are extra small coffins, in case you were wondering. Or if anybody in general was wondering. And I did get these from someone that does like nail content on Instagram. And I was like, dang, I really like her videos. I was like, maybe I should get some of those. And I got the extra small. So I was like, oh, this is perfect for me. And this is the length it is normally. That's the length it is normally. Pretty much, so. That's without cutting it down at all. That's how much it peeks over my finger as an extra small. But we're definitely gonna cut it down because I don't want it to be too mismatched. If it's like a smidge longer, whatever, that's fine. I'm not gonna be like a huge stickler about it or nothing. But I just can't have it be like full length and then the other one's like literally like a little tooth. That'd be terrible. Let me get my schnoogie. Everybody, put your hands up. I'm so food lying. So don't worry, y'all will be able to see what's going on. I just gotta fix my schnoogie and stuff. Gotta get comfortable. Now, can you hear the music in the background at all? Because I'm wondering if I still need to turn it down some. Because it is pretty low already. But I wonder how high it is. Dang. Oh, yeah. How about now? Where's the little wheel? Oh, gotta take y'all off the tripod. Here we get up close and personal. Okay. Put your hands on, so good I am. Hold on, I gotta. Well, no, I can't actually turn it upside down right now. Because then it'll like flip the entire thing and then I might not be able to fix it back. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to my history. I'm trying to find my stream so I can pull it up on the TV real quick. There we go. So I don't need the audio on the TV. Sneeze. Okay. There we go. So let me, since I can see what's going on, let me kind of see what I got going on here. It's not super clear, but kind of make out what I'm doing. So I got my nail brush here for, you know, dusting off my nails and junk. Got some iced, got some water. Got my spooky cup. Can't see the spooky cup, but it's there. Ooh. Literally just tossed a tiny bit of water on myself. Should actually tilt it up a tiny bit. I think that might be a little better, yeah. There we go. That's better. There we go. So got my spooky cup. Because, you know, we stay hydrated. At least when we're at home. Got my cotton rounds for my what's it called? My what is it called? Oh my god. My shit. What is it called? You know what? I don't remember. It'll come to me. Got my nail. Got my UV top coat. Keep it from chimping. Got some magnets for this. So per se, if I was doing all of my nails and I needed to cut them down to make them shorter, I would use the magnets on my nail clipper to shorten them. But with the magnets, I'd stick it like right here, like in this bottom piece, and then when I put my nail in, I would, you know, oh my gosh, wow. My the fucking magnet. The magnet would stop where my finger is, and it would be the same length on every finger. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. Like that was just terrible. I also need to move my notifications. Yeah, so there we go. I'm still watching chat though, don't worry. I also need to turn it on TV too. Just in case something pops up and I don't see it at first. Yeah, I got my Maggie Nance in here, but I really only honestly need a single one that decided to stick to my ring. I guess it does have some metal in it. That's fine. It don't break me out, so. But the length I use is pretty much one magnet's worth. So when I reattach this one, I'll put my finger in, and then my actual fingertip will be pressing and keeping it a certain length away from the actual cutter, so that way it's not going completely in 100%. But I also got this little brush acetone dipper thingy thing from Walmart, and apparently, you know, it's supposed to be good at removing acrylic and whatnot. I don't think these are acrylic, but we gonna see. It says I got arrested in there for a good 15 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm gonna, I don't know, figure out what to do with myself while my finger is in here, trying to like not melt or whatever. Let me see. I also got some new drill bits for my nail drill, which is this thing right here. You would put the nail tips or the drill bits into this, and then each tip does a different thing, has a different purpose, blah blah blah. And you know, they all do pretty cool things. I think there might have only been like 2 of these I haven't actually used yet, but that's because I have things that do what those do, so that's why I haven't used them yet. Oh my goodness. My poor finger is gonna be like cooked by the time I'm done with all this. I have to put on like 3 layers of butter after this. But yeah, so I'll put that up there. I also have nail glue, which maybe I might put this on 2 of my fingers because this hardens up pretty well after it's cured. So I might be able to like cheap out and use this as my top coat too, because I actually used it to stick these nails on. So like, and they ain't going nowhere because I put a good amount. So I think if I use it for my actual nails, it would probably pretty much do the same thing, I would think. It's just that it's not under the nail, it's on top of the nail. But I don't really need to use any drill bits at the moment, so I'm like trying to like hurry it up. It's probably not actually helping, but I don't want to wait 15 minutes. I don't want to wait 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, look at my poor finger! Ah! This is terrible. You can't even like see it, but like, oh, this is terrible. It's like, look at this. Just look at how badly that's like drying out my finger. Ah! Like if I could just scrape off enough of it from the sides to like get a piece, like get under it with like my clippers, I could probably just like tear it off, which is a terrible idea, by the way. You never want to tear off your nails, like your fake ones, because what psychopath is pulling off their actual nails? Because you can damage the top of your nails. Trust me, I do this way too often, and it's very, very bad for you. You don't want to do that because then you damage your actual nail. And it takes literal months for your nail to recover afterwards. And I still have a couple dips and dents in some of my other nails from me like tearing off my fake nails after I get to like a certain point where I'm just like, all right, I don't want these anymore, blah blah blah, I want them off now, blah blah blah. And it's just bad all the way around. So like, don't do that. It's very, very bad for you. Like trying to maybe grind it down just a little bit. I know what I could also do, now that I'm thinking about it. I could use one of my drill bits to kind of shave it off for the most part. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to soften it up a little more. Which bit was it? I want to say... don't drop it. I want to say it was either this one, I want to say, or the cone one. I'm gonna try the cone first, and see if that gets me close to what I want, or see if it actually works at all. So with these nail drills, you want to be very careful. I am in no way, shape, or form any sort of like nail tech or anything like that. I'm just trying to cheap out and do it at home myself. If you're doing it at home, until you get like enough practice to be able to do it on a faster speed, always use your nail drill on the minimum speed, and then just, you know, over time work your way up, because you definitely don't want to hurt yourself, because, you know, that's just not good for you or anyone in general. It's just bad all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up for now, and let me see if I can get this off. I want to say for the most part it is kind of working a little bit. Probably just gonna go ahead and take my ring off, because I feel like I'm gonna nick it and I don't want to mess up the material. And also, when you're drilling your nails, you never want to stay in one spot for too long, because the drill is moving pretty fast for the most part, even if it's on like a low quote-unquote speed. You never want to stay in one spot for too long, because it can get hot, and that shit hurts if you catch yourself and you're not paying attention. That shit do be kind of toasty though. Let me see, my hand is ashy as fuck. I want to say I have it, but I don't know for surezies 100%, to be honest. Let me see. Let me seed, let me seed, let me seed. Turn that off. Let me, yeah, I'm like checking under it to see if it looks chunky or anything, because my actual nails aren't very thick, so I can tell if there's still any of the fake nail there if I look at how like thick the nail is, because, you know, like you'd be able to tell if there's any like glue or anything left over. And nope, I got it all. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Actually, I need to buff the inside of this nail, or not buff, but I need to scratch it out a little bit to make it easier for the glue to stick to it if it's not smooth. If it has like little nicks and grit or whatever on the inside to stick to, means a better hold for me, which means they stay on longer. And to keep it completely 100%, I almost never do this. Like, I almost never like cut up the inside of my nails before I put them on. You're kind of supposed to, but for me, I honestly don't see the difference, because as long as you have the right amount of glue on, the scoring, or the process of scratching the inside of the nail, to me doesn't matter personally. I would say it's mostly up to like personal preference. Some people probably do it, and there's probably a good amount of people that don't. But that's just my 2 cents on it. My tips are back in there. Okay. Let me stand up real quick. Gonna go wash my hands, and y'all are coming. Because, you know, why not? Duh. My bathroom be real atmospheric and whatnot. And this is my soap. Vampire Blue. Want to make sure you're scrubbing your nails against your palms. Get all that grime and that grit and whatnot from under your nails. And make sure you get the back of your hands as well. And I definitely want to give some extra attention to the one that was just in the acetone, because that shit ain't fun for my skin. I always shake my hands after I like kind of let them drip dry, just like for 2 seconds, if that. But this is why I have hand towels in my bathroom, because I hate when my hands are wet for the most part. Well, you can see my hair, so like I got this checkered one. I also have another checkered one. What is it? Plaid, technically. And then I have another one, but it's kind of like, what is it? Terry cloth, kind of, sort of. And it's not too good with water, per se. Like, these are dish towels. So these are a bit better when it comes to water. Not so much like, they like can absorb a decent amount. But, you know, like for hand drying, they're like perfect, at least to me. Like, they're not super rough or too soft or anything, which is like also fine. But like, you know, everybody has their personal preferences for things like that. For me, it depends on the kind of mood I'm in. If I want my if I want my towels to be softer, I'll just like put out softer towels. And if I don't, then, you know, I'll just put out the regular ones. I'm putting my Schnoogie back on. Also, I might have to impulse buy some from Walmart this weekend because they brought them back. They brought back the hot Cheeto ones. And they also brought in a couple new ones. Like, they got a Mountain Dew one. I think they have classic Mountain Dew, and I think they have the blue Mountain Dew. I forget what it's called. But they got that one. Let me see. Okay, just double checking my chat. Want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Alright, so I need to get the lamp. Which is right here. This isn't my lamp, this is my mom's lamp. But she lets me use it because technically she's still serving in the middle of a terry. So technically she can't get her nails done unless they're a natural color. So she kind of has this for no reason. Other than, I guess, just to have one for when she retires, I guess. To give herself something to do. But until then, I'm going to be using it. And use it I shall. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the boy in. Plug it up. Plug it up. Whoa there, sonny boy. Don't be sparking up like that. Getting a little crazy. Now, before I do any of that, where did I put my glue? My glue is right here. Now, if you're using any sort of UV glue, you definitely do not want to have whatever container it is anywhere near where the UV light is. Even these, like, even though they have like the outsides of these containers like coated, probably so that it keeps the temperature low on them, because they're supposed to be kept in cool, dry spots, just like a lot of different things. I'm not sure how effective it is for these things to be anywhere remotely close to where the light might touch it. Because once the UV light sets on these, after a certain amount of time, that shit is hard. Erect. You get me? So if you don't want to waste a whole like $15 bottle jar of UV gel, top coat, base coat, whatever, keep the bottles away from wherever you're going to have your lamp at. Again, not a professional. I could be talking out of my ass 100%. I'm just talking about what I know, my personal experience. I haven't completely frozen a bottle of gel or anything like that, like glue, any sort of nail glue, but you know, that's just like a thing that you want to keep an eye on, you know. But so we are going to go ahead and plug this in. Where's my buffer? And I believe buffing your nail is pretty important to kind of, what was it, to scratch the surface, or was it for something else? Again, not a professional. I don't remember. So if this is 100% wrong, whatever, that's fine. This is not an educational stream, so the fact that I don't remember what a buffer does, that's fine. Might have to like look it up or something. Or, you know, ask one of your friends. One of your friends probably knows exactly what a buffer does. And make sure you specify by saying a nail buffer. And not like a buffer for like a car or something. Because, like, you know, there's different types of buffers and things like that. Where did my brush go? Ah. Okay. Yep, that's my nail because it's a little sensitive. Put my nail right there. So what I'm going to do, I've also learned this from the same person that I bought these nail tips from, because she does do like tutorial videos and things like that. When you are applying your nail glue of choice, what you want to do is apply it to the end of your nail, like the bottom edge of your nail. And what you want to do is not put too much or anything, but you want to put it at the bottom, like on this portion of the nail. And then when you go to put it on, what you want to do is set it about right here and just slide it down. And then if you slowly press it onto your nail, you should be able to get it without any bubbles. And I don't want to stare into this either. Don't y'all stare into the light. Don't stare into the light. Just want to make sure my nail is straight. Yeah. I mean, at this point, if it wasn't straight, there would be not shit I could do about it anyway. Because once it cures, like, that's it. Okay. Alright. And there we go. So that way you can see it. You can kind of see it with my other nails. Sort of. Or actually here. There you go, that's perfect. Versus my other nails, where they're on like the shorter side. So I'm gonna sharpen this one like the others, but I gotta cut it first. Take this off, or just turn it off for now. Okay, yeah. So then y'all remember the magnet I was talking about? This thing? The magnet? It'll go on the end of this. And you'll put it right here in like the middle of the little smiley face. And then when you put your nail in, you'll see how kind of stops my finger from going all the way through. Kind of. But you see how it's kind of stopping my finger for the most part. And then you have some of the nail on the opposite side. And then you'll just straighten your finger out, because you don't want to cut it crooked like last time. You want to cut it as straight as possible. Just like that. And that's a magnet's worth of nail right there. Which is, you know, exactly what I need. And then I will take in the sides. And, you know, have a good old time with that. Now, you can either file in the sides with a manual nail file, or if you're a professional and you want to show off, you can do it with a nail drill. But I ain't that fancy, and I need to see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna use my regular old nail file. So then, to get it more pointy, what you want to do is take it in from the side and go this way. Like, work your way towards the actual, like, middle line of your finger. I know I said this isn't a educational stream, but, like, I can't help but feel as if I need to explain this. Because, you know, there are some people that maybe have never, you know, done their nails at home, might want to, I don't know. And they might just need somebody to break it down piece by piece, bit by bit, or something, I don't know. But yeah, so you'll have whatever your preferred file is. Like, this one is 100 to 180 grit, and it's coarse / medium. This is my old file. I don't think it's the same. Yeah, this one is just regular. This is just 100 grit, but it's coarse. And I've had it a while. It's pretty beat up. So I ended up getting some new ones. This is the new one I got, and I also got a black one. Which this one is exactly the same as my old one. It's just that it's black. Because, you know, I gotta have everything be black. But anyways, let me go ahead and file this in Word. And you don't want to just keep filing. You want to keep your eye on how your angle is looking. Because if it's too dramatic on one side, it'll throw the whole thing off. And trust me, I know, because literally none of these are right. They're all wrong. Literally. Look at this. Like, if you could, actually. Hold on. I need something, like, something dark. Hold on. So I can show y'all. If you could see, like, the tips of my nails, the way I have them, kinda. Might need to turn a little bit. Trying to make sure that I can actually, like, see them in the camera. So, but see how some of them are, like, it has more of, like, a rounded side, and then others have, like, a line? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Make sure you're keeping an eye on what you're doing, because you don't want to have busted up fang baby teeth like mine. But also, this is actually my first time trying to do, it's not coffin, the shape. I think it's technically stiletto, because stiletto is like the regular, like, vampire fang type point, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, I'm probably wrong. But yeah. Because I dig me some stilettos, but I ain't got stiletto nail money right now, so I got stilettos at home. Not actual stilettos, because ain't nobody buying no damn red bottoms. That shit pricey. And what I've also been doing to kind of help kind of even it out some is that I'll actually drag my nail, like, across it like that once I get it low enough, I think. And then I'll kind of just fix it from there. But also, you ain't got to do it that way. Do it whichever way you're most comfortable with. I'm just talking about how I'm doing it, because, you know, it's the Streaaaam and whatnot. But yes, so we are going to it still ended up slightly crooked. I thought it might have been perfect. But you know what? That's okay. We weren't going for perfection from the giddy-up. We were just going for something that has the shape I want. Which is fine. Okay. Well, there we go. It's pretty much the way I wanted. This is the finger, by the way. I just gotta take the shine off the top, help the polish stick better. And you don't have to do this with a regular file either. You can definitely do it with a drill if you have one, if you have the right bits for it. I just prefer to do it by hand. You know what I mean. The book. Okay. Now, I want to say that this brush drill bit is for cleaning dust off the top of the nail. I could be wrong. So again, do not quote me on that. But I've been using it kind of sort of on and off a little bit to, you know, just, you know, trying stuff out and whatnot. Take that out and switch it. Let me plug my drill back in. Now we have the brush drill. I would say, even though this is like relatively soft, but it's not going to hurt anything, still be careful because you never know. Some people have pretty, you know, malleable skin and all that. And it could still get hot, so, you know, watch yourself or whatever. Don't be getting all crazy and doing all kinds of extra stuff. I have something under here from me filing it. There's like some residuals or something. And those who get their nails done fairly often, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. When you have like the little bits that are like curled up under the nail, like under like the bottom. Oh, I don't know why that shit pisses me off. I hate it so much. If I ever see it on my nails, like when I'm doing them at home, I gotta get rid of it. Like, I have to. I can't stand it. Like, I really, really can't stand it. These are all smooth, but they shouldn't be. I guess I definitely skipped, like, my whole other hand. Because these are all smooth still. And they're not cut up like these ones are. Because see how they're kind of like a lighter pink? Versus, I mean, they're the same color, but if you could see the scratches, you'd know what I'm talking about. But you can't, so never mind, don't worry about it. I just gotta scratch the surface of my right hand, because for whatever reason, I forgot to do that before I washed my hands. And I'm not gonna wash them again. So, just gonna scratch them up now. I'm trying to think of something to like say so that there isn't too much dead air. I don't know. Be careful when you're doing this too, because depending on how you're holding your file, you could mess up your tips. I haven't, but I'm just saying in general. Be careful of that. Because if I somehow screwed up my shape just trying to like take the shine off the top of these, I would be so upset. I would literally just be like, you know what? Fuck it. They're just gonna be fucked up, I guess. Because, ouch. I would have been upset. Also, be careful. Files are sharp in their own, like, special way. Like, imagine, like, petrified, like, sand or something. Because I don't think these, like, the little fragments or grit pieces or whatever that's in it is glass. But, you know, be careful and shit. Because if that catches you, that should hurt. Okay. Get off that extra dust. Make sure you get the underside of your nails. Okay, and now for the fun part. Now we finally get to paint them. As soon as I find where my nail polish went. Okay, I found it. Can maybe see it a little. But this is called Queen of the Dead. And like I was saying earlier, it is red to black. And this is by the brand Mooncat, if you didn't know. Not endorsed, not sponsored, just saying. That's where I got this hoe from. I need some water. Woo! Jeez. Oh, jeez. I forgot how different ice water tastes compared to like regular old room temp water. And boy, oh boy, dude, that shit hit kinda. So I'm going to I always end up, what is it? The term is flooding the cuticle or whatever. Like where the skin of your finger meets your nail. I always end up kind of putting too much polish on. Even when I try to take some off, I never seem to take off enough. I always end up having too much. Because see, it's not supposed to be all the way up here. It's supposed to stop right there. But you know, just like any kid, I can't stay in the lines. I'm just gonna try to paint the rest of these because Mooncat's polish is not gel, so it does not cure in a lamp. It has to air dry. And me having to wait ugh, goes against everything I love. I hate having to wait. Like, I kind of just want it to be done, you know? But it will be better overall once, you know, it's totally dry and all that. Because, I mean, just look at that color already. It looks so nice. And I'm not even halfway done yet. Hold on, I thought I dipped it, but I didn't. Just need a tiny bit so that way I can finish this nail. And, you know, go on to the next one. I'm not a professional. I'm just trying to be cheap. And I also realized that with some of the polishes, at least maybe it's just my actual natural nail that's like the issue, but I can't do 2 or 3 coats because it'll start like kind of like crinkling up. And I'm like 99% sure it's not supposed to do that. And it's not like I'm like piling it on or anything. I just want to make sure that like, you know, have like a nice solid like color or whatever. And when I had on one of the other colors that I got, it was actually this one. This is called Sagebrush, and this is like a sort of what's it called? A sort of it's like a sage green to like a forest green kind of sorta. And it has like sprinkles in it. I like it. It's really, really nice. Oh shit. Whoops. I just really, really wanted it to like be perfect under like the UV gel, like the top coat or whatever that I got, because I got like some cheapo top coat that I wanted to use, because just having this polish by itself, even if I apply it exactly how the directions want me to apply it, this don't last at work. Like I gotta have some protection for it to keep it sturdy, you know? And just having it by itself is not enough. So I got some little teeny ass bootleg basin top coat UV gel, and you know, I was just having me a good old time. Whoops. Speaking of good old times, I literally just messed this one up because I touched it. But this hand's done. Real cute, right? Let me just... Almost looks brown on camera, but I swear it's red. It's like a maroon kind of color, kind of, sort of. I don't believe I need my drill now anymore, so I can disconnect again and reconnect the light. And I'm gonna try this experiment that I just thought of. I'm going to use the UV nail like glue over just one of my nails, just to see if it actually makes any sort of difference, like at all, or if it just like completely like shits out. Because I have no clue if it will or not. I would think that if it works well under the nail, it would be fine on top of the nail as well. But again, I am not a professional, so, you know, take whatever the fuck I say with a grain of salt, because I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, yeah. And apparently you're also supposed to like seal your ends with polish. I didn't know that that was a thing until recently, where you have like a very, 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 very tiny amount that you have on like the actual like tip of your nail, And you just kind of go across like the outer slash upper portion of it, and you make sure you kind of get under it ever so slightly, so that way it'll like seal it in or whatever. I didn't know that that was a thing, but yeah, apparently that is a thing. So I've been like trying to remember to do it whenever I do my nails. Pretty sure I haven't like consistently, but I'm trying, so you know. Plus I want these to still kind of air dry for the most part before I put the little top coat on or whatever, because maybe it actually tightened up the actual nail polish, like the mooncap polish. Maybe it wasn't my nail that screwed it up, but maybe it was actually that the gel that kind of scrunched it up, because it looked like it had ripples, and that was like not even 24 hours after I did my nails, and I could not figure out what happened. And when I looked it up, Goggle said that it mostly happens when there's too much polish on the nail. And I was like, but I only did 2 coats. Like, I did 2 of my actual polish and then 1 of, you know, like the sealant or whatever, the what's it called? But apparently that was too much, so I don't know. So when I did like a semi-second coat just now to get around the edges of my nails, I tried to keep it like as light as possible. So hopefully when I put the top coat on now, it doesn't ripple up, because that would suck if it did. That would really suck. But I mean, if it happens, then I mean, I don't know. Also, these are really tiny. Like, I know I probably thought that when I first got them, but this is extremely tiny. Like, this is really tiny. Like, look at this. Like, super, super tiny. Like, super tiny. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and put this on to my nail. Make sure I get the outer edge. I'm gonna keep it like as thin as possible, so that way it won't like fuck my shit up. So then all except my pinky have the regular UV, what's it called, so I'll just put those in for a little bit, and hopefully it doesn't ripple them or I'm really gonna be upset, because this is time consuming, you know. This takes a while to do. So hopefully I won't have to redo my hand or anything. Might have to redo my thumb. Because my thumb's slightly tacky on the top. And that supposedly can mean that the gel isn't cured like 100%. And I need all of it to be cured immediately. So, like, if you could cure, that'd be great. Ha. And it's gonna suck having to do my opposite hand because this is my dominant hand. So doing this side is easy because my dominant hand is free. But when I'm doing this hand, it'll be a lot worse, trust me. It'll be a lot worse. Okay, so I'm gonna try my experiment on my pinky. On my on my left hand just to see how it goes. Because I don't know if it'll even work the way I think it'll work. But I don't know. We're gonna see. We are going to seed. We're gonna seed. Today's only Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Yeesh. I need to keep that in a bit longer. Still felt a little tacky, so some tacky backs. I'm turn that off. So, like, my chat's real quiet. Y'all coming and going. But, like, what's really going on, though? Because what's really going on? For real, for real. No way. Bruh, you're joking. Huh. Huh. So one of my nails did ripple. So I don't know how or why, but it did. It was this one. This one rippled. I don't even know if you can even see it. Maybe you can see it a tiny bit. And this one, my pinky, I don't know. It's also starting to ripple. Huh. I don't know. I'm just gonna move on to the next hand. I'll fix those tomorrow or something. I just ain't got the energy. I know I'm probably not like showing y'all how I'm doing it, but it's not that interesting. But I'm still here, I promise. Dang, my chat really dead, huh? And I thought maybe this one would be kind of a little more poppin'. But maybe not. I don't know. I almost decided to play Splatoon today for the stream. Because the next Splatoween is this weekend, I think. But I was like, nah. I gotta take it easy. I'll practice like tomorrow or something for the Splatfest. But honestly, I don't really care about the Splatfest because the theme is slightly different. But I'm gonna just go to get like the gear and stuff like that. La di da di da 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 da. Huh. Huh. Okay. I was like poking around with my pinky on my opposite hand again. And it's still kind of like malleable. Like if I like press my finger onto that nail, it'll make dents and the dents don't like pop back or anything. They literally just like stay there. So I'll probably do that nail over. But I might see how it holds up through work tomorrow. Just to see. Just for shits and goggles, you know? Just for shits and goggles, my guy. I'm also like getting hungry again. I ate earlier, like a couple hours ago. Maybe around like 5:30ish or so. But now I'm getting hungry again. And oh, son of a bitch. Damn it. No, it was pretty much done drying. I nicked my fingy. Bro. That's ass. Why would you do that to me? Damn it. Now I gotta apply a tiny bit more. There we go. Okay. I know that it's not a UV thing, but I think the heat will help. I don't know. So, yeah. I'll just have to wait until tomorrow, I suppose, to see how they're gonna hold up. Where did I put my thing of munchkins? Dang, it's all the way over there in the nook. Oh! I'm sleepy, yo. I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. Well, I'm definitely not going to, what's it called? I'm not putting the nail glue. My nail looks terrible. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. But I'm feeling a little snacky, so I need one of my little toothpicks from my cup. I'm gonna get my munchkins. Because I went to Dunkin' earlier. You know, my normal spot. I go there pretty much every day after work. Like, they know me by name. Not even joking. They know me by name. And I wanted 2 pumpkin muffins, but apparently they just didn't even have any. Like, they ran out like hours ago. So, they hooked me up with some pumpkin munchkins instead. Which, you know, fuck it, why not? I like the pumpkin munchkins too, so I'm not gonna be like, no, I just really, really wanted, you know, the muffins. I'm so disappointed. Like, can I get a refund? Like, no, give me the fucking munchkins. I'll take them. I'll take the munchkins. I'm gonna complain. They said they were gonna give me 25 though. But I got 30. Damn good. And ain't no chocolate. And ain't no chocolate in these. So. No. I ain't gotta worry about no weird dreams after the stream. I'm gonna eat one more. Look at that. Look at that boy. That's some good shit right there. Let's see. I'm gonna kick that in there. I'm gonna put on this last coat here. And then once it's dry, we're gonna go ahead and settle down for the night. Y'all heard me? Because it is getting to be around that time. And I wanted to make me some tea for bed tonight, so I'm gonna need to take that and get it drunk in before it gets too late, because I don't want to drink it like right before I go to sleep, because if it goes through my system like right as I get like tired and I start dozing off, I'm gonna have to get up to go to the bathroom, and that's gonna like literally like screw up everything. Like that'll just ruin the whole thing. So we don't want to do that. We definitely want to make a nice little thing of tea. Let that steep for a little bit. Add our sugar and whatnot. Put on some soft music or something. Turn my lights red or blue even. And then fucking relax. Because I swear, if my brain were a person, marathon medals every fucking month, every year, forever. Like, my brain don't know how to stop. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's so ridiculous how much my brain runs. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, I'm honestly surprised. And then I wonder why I'm so tired all the damn time. Because my shit don't never rest. It's up 24/7. And it's just not fun for me. But you know what? ADHD be like that though. It isn't always the whole, oh, you're so hyper, you're bouncing off the walls, blah blah blah. When it's still fresh in your system when you're young, sure. But when you get older, it goes from being a physical hyper to a mental hyper. To, I wouldn't say a verbal hyper. Maybe for some people it is like a verbal hyper. Like they just like talk a little too fast. Which I think technically for me, definitely I definitely have it verbally, to be honest. At least sometimes. Because it might not even actually be my fault. It might just be my coworkers fucking with me. But I always have to repeat myself because apparently when I say it the first time, I say it too fast. And they never seem to get it the first time. So I have to like say it slower every fucking time. And I'm like, bro, how did you not get it the first time? But they're probably doing it on purpose, I don't know. But I put one more coat of the UV gel, the actual like top coat gel, on these two again. And I just had my other hand. I had all of them in for another 60 seconds. Just to, help everything get a little more cohesive. But yeah, hold on. So that way y'all can see it and see how much nail polish I got on my hand compared to the actual like nails. I think I did a pretty decent job. This is about how they turn out normally. At least I'm not bad where I get it all over my fingers. But, definitely fine. But yeah, my nails are done. So, I believe it's tea time. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my tea. And, y'all, do me a couple favors real quick. I didn't post a link or a link for the Discord for this stream. What do you mean keep going? Now you gonna say something because I said the stream's over? Nah. Stream's over. Go home. Yeah, I didn't post a link for the Discord for this stream because I have it set automatically. Like, I have it set in the description when I play my PC games. So, literally check, literally the last stream I did, which was from Saturday. The Zoocopsis stream, there is a link for the Discord in the description of that particular stream. Okay? So, if you want to join the Discord, go ahead and hit that video. So that way you can, get on up in there. Yeah. Also, if you need some background noise, just want to hear somebody talk and or not talk, because I did kind of not say anything for a little while because I was preoccupied. But yeah, feel free to share the screen with someone who just needs some background noise. Or if you want to hear some background noise at some point, if you're not watching this right now while the stream is live, totally fine with me. Just, happy that you're watching in general. And, since everyone's gonna be vacating the premises, on your way out, and where have you been? I wish I could zoom. I need you to see how disappointed I am right now. And where have you been? Denver? You got 2 arms. You should have been here. Terrible. Terrible. Shame on you. Going to Target without me. And then you're eating your pea noodles. Ugh. Terrible. Well, you missed it. Scream's over now. And I'm gonna go make me some sleepy tea. Because I need sleep. I need to turn my brain off. So badly. So badly. But yes. My nails are done. My nails is done. Let me stop. That was dumb as fuck. But yeah. The scream's over. Everybody get out. But before you leave, leave your likes right now. Leave them on the video, on the screen right now. Or I will find you. I will find you. And we gonna fight. No, they peed in your noodles, nigga. They ain't peed in my noodles. My noodles premium. I got that Nissan cup. But this is my sleepy tea. Can't read it, but it says unwind. And it is passion flower and chamomile. And it's also got spiced apple and banana by Twinnings of London. You gotta shake it to wake up the flavor. Or whatever somebody said one time. Wasn't paying attention. But yeah. Go ahead, open this up. Tea bag in my cauldron. Yeah, it's Twinnings. They make some pretty good tea. I want to say that, like, probably one that anybody would recognize would be like the sleepy tea with like the teddy bear on it. I want to say that's their brand, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Somebody fact check that, actually. You know, whenever, not at this actual like moment, but you know, just in general, somebody fact check that. They do have some good ass teas. Alright, I guess I could bring y'all along. Big and Low. I love their teas too. I think they have a cinnamon tea that I really like. Yeah, them niggas be throwing down with the tea for real, for real. Big and Low. I remember when we still had that bagel shop in the square. I would go there and get tea specifically to have like a little bagel sandwich that I got. Hella good. Hella good. Steep for 4 minutes. Fuck you mean steep for 4 minutes? Steeping for 10. Yay! Tea organizations. Cold, bruh. so cold. Somebody buy me another Snuggie so I can double up on this. What? How? 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 How do you lose something that has a tracking number? I will never get that. It's cold as fuck, bro. It's so fucking cold. I need to put some sugar in here. I did like fix up the nut too. Wow. Well, you better get what the hell you paid for. They better give you the money back for it. Cause what the fuck? Wow. Here's to hoping some dickhead just didn't like fix it in the system to say that, hey, we actually did send it out. I just forgot to change the paperwork or whatever. Like, no, I better get the shit I paid for. Like, what the actual hell? Sweepy pea. Let me set this down. I know y'all can't see nothing, but that's okay. There we go. I can't believe y'all decided y'all wanted to come now at literally the end of the stream. Terrible. Can't really see them. They still look brown, but I swear they're not brown. They're not this color. It's a dark red, I swear. Look at this. Look this long. I'm so sleepy. I'm having something warm to. Ooh, you know what? While that's doing that, I know what I could do actually. So I need to. Oh fuck. Ugh. Need to turn on my heaty pab because it's time to get cooking. Bump that hoe up to medium. And then by the time I'm nice and settled and ready for bed, all of this right here gonna be toasty as fuck. And it's gonna knock me right out. I'm gonna go straight to sleep. Eat the rest of my donuts for breakfast tomorrow. Put my work ID right here. This can go back over where it goes over here. Definitely need to keep those where they're supposed to be, right there, so I don't forget them. I don't know why I put my keys right there. Because I'll be looking around for them and be like, yo, where the fuck are my keys? I always put my keys where those blue pens are. And for whatever reason, I had the smart idea of hanging them from this. Bad idea, because I don't expect my keys to be up there. I was like, that would be a good idea. I walk past that pretty often. The pumpkin donuts are so good. Alexa, turn lights red. Perfect. I ordered, what was it? I ordered 2 pumpkin muffins from Dunkin' earlier, but they actually didn't have any. So they gave me some Munchkins instead. So I got 30 of them instead of my pumpkin muffins. But I like the munchkins too, so I was like, alright, that's fine. Equivalent exchange and shit, so that was fine with me. Whoops. Sorry. My bad. Do y'all have lights hooked up to her? Probably not, huh? Everybody get ready for bed. It's late and we got work tomorrow. At least some of us got work tomorrow. Shut up, man. Good enough. Might not be able to like see the steam, but it's there. Trust me. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you actually. So you're gonna be able to see the steam when I pour it in. That was dramatic as hell, wasn't it? Ooh. Well, that's steeping. Time to turn the lights off. Need to open the door again, actually, because I shut it all the way. Ooh. Grab my cuppy cup. Take mine back downstairs. You can definitely smell the chamomile. It smells so nice. And it'll smell even better once I get to winking it. But yeah, I still got some leftover what's it called? New Year's stirrers that I got. I got like 2 packs. Didn't even use them really. But they're cute. It's a little disco ball. I'm gonna use that to stir up the sugar in my tea. Because you know we extra like that. No, this is what I was trying to avoid. No! No! I dunked the paper part. Oh my gosh. No, it's the sugar at the bottom of my cauldron. That's all. It was the sugar. It didn't like melt all the way when I was pouring in the water. So when I was stirring it, I was kind of scraping the bottom. Motherfucker. I tried hanging up some of my amigos right here, and the actual portion that holds the amigos just fell, so I'll fix that in the morning or something. Or I could. I thought it would have been fine, but it's whatever. I don't care right now. Also, my tea's not crunchy. Your tea's crunchy. Headphones, keys, ID. I need my remote. This is my remote from App TV. That's what that is. Yeah. That almost fell on the floor. But while this is steeping, I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna get comfortable. Because this is a queen size blanket. Okay? Queen size. Y'all heard? Now, through trial and error, I have realized the perfect sleeping setup for myself since I bought and purchased this comforter. So, prior to me getting my vampire blanket, I bought this comforter, right? And of course, like any normal person, I slept under the comforter, right? But this comforter is a little too good at its job. So, I decided that I was going to sleep on top of the comforter, okay? And after I got this blanket, sleeping on top of my comforter in conjunction with my Hebe pad that I low-key, high-key stole from Bear, I have been sleeping like a cradled child. Okay? My sleep has been so nice. Like, I couldn't share my bed right now if I wanted to because it's toasty. Okay? That whole toasty. But, it's actually time for me to end screen. Because I'm about to get in the bed. Put that right over there. That's where my snuggie goes. And then I'm gonna open this up. There's my spot right there. Just cuddle on up with my favorite YouTuber. Hi. But, oh my gosh. Cramp. I think. I don't know. But yes. Scream is over. I ain't doing the outro twice. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And, I may or may not see y'all on, nigga, it's almost 9 o'clock. I've been sleepy since I woke up this morning. What are you talking about? I've been sleepy all day. I've been tired. But yes. I'm gonna sneak. So, like, y'all eat and do whatever y'all gonna do before y'all go sleep. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm missing an important part of this, actually. Almost forgot. I can't sleep without it, actually. You better keep your butt in the house talking about something you need to go out. Everything's closed. Go to sleep. You don't need to go nowhere. You don't need to go nowhere. There we go. Just okay. Now that I am properly cuddled up, I'm gonna watch some TV and I'm going to sleep. So, yeah. Y'all do whatever y'all gonna do, but I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna see y'all on Thursday for something. I haven't decided what yet, but something. Okay? So, yeah. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep, bro. I'm going to sleep. Nighty night, nights. Nights, nights.